a businesswoman in the house. Today we have a leader, we have a reader, a book reviewer, a YouTuber, everything and everything. What is it that you're not? What is it that you're not?
I don't know. Yo, Shem, I'm trying to. I realize you can do whatever you want. So,
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure. For those of you who don't know, Rebecca is actually the deputy president of the Vets SRC. So he's a comrade to this one, you know.
I usually don't introduce myself like that.
Why?
I said it yesterday. I said I'm going to be having Unscripted with Ben, and he's saying he's going to be having an unscripted conversation with the Vets deputy president. But I don't relate myself as that. I'm more than that. I have a whole lot of segments that I fall into.
Sure.
And if I then label myself as Vets deputy president everywhere, then who am I when it comes to business? Who am I when it comes to other things?
Yeah. No, I get that. But I get Rena on the ground. That's what we, you know, that's what we'll say, you know, the ground, you know.
No, I agree.
You know, so
And I ended up starting the year off by hosting a vision board session for some ladies who are leaders of captains of industry in different spheres. And some of them are friends, some are family, some are business partners. And we were just having a vision board and putting together what we would like to craft, the message that we are taking into the universe going into the year. And we all knew, no, this year. This year, no. This year, Baring Kafandam,
So
it's just that. It was like
you have been to Paris in France. You have been to Cologne in Germany. Through Herbalife, you know, I think you guys call them the extravaganzas and everything like that.
Yes.
And I think you have set the bar very high, man. And when I saw your pictures there in Paris, in the Eiffel Tower, I was like, whoever is going to marry this lady, you know, where is he
gonna take her?
Where is he gonna take her? Because she's already been to Paris already. Let's tap into this, you know. You made an announcement, man.
Yeah.
You made an announcement, a big announcement, like boom.
Big announcement, like
big announcement, man, big announcement. Can you just, you know, re-announce again? You know? Can you re-announce again?
Dumelang bagaetsho o buang mo ke Kgaugelo Matlhoko ngwana wa Batswana o tswang ko Mogopa ko Bokone Bophirima ba itse ka Northwest rona re bitsa Bokone Bophirima. Nna ke tsenetse ba re ke pageant ya Mmabontle Miss SA 2020.
Mmabontle bana.
Yes.
Mmago setšhaba o tsenetse Mmabontle bja bo setšhaba.
Bona matšhaba o tsenetse gore o itse ke bona Mmabontle wana ba bitsa pageant ka Sekgowa.
No, that was a very great announcement. And so what actually prompted you, like what pushed you to be like, hey, you know, I'm actually going into this, you know, because it's a big pageant, you know. I mean, like, look at Buzo Zibini.
So the lessons from traveling through this company is that anyone can become anything. Because one, you meet people from all walks of life, you know, people who are confident in who they are and their language. You know, one thing.
What I'm bringing is we always say to people, like, be yourself and all that, but most of the time the influence is, you know, to be yourself you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and which is wrong. Be yourself in your way, and what I'm bringing is, you know, embrace your authenticity is the most important thing. Embrace your authenticity is the most important, in a sense that, and in a sense, you know what, in your authenticity, Ben, that's where your creativity comes in. You are in tune, you are aligned. So that's why, like, so many, you can do so many things. You are empowered to do so many things. But when you are not authentic, you'll always try to source things out, things that are not actually working for you as an individual. But in your authenticity, you know what? When I feel like doing this is what pushes me. You actually draw from a source, it's you, and it will always be filled for you to draw from, understand? So that's what I'm bringing to the people, and hence I took the video with my duke to say, here I am, the people African queening it, to say, I am going for it. I am actually going, this is being authentic. So authenticity, that's what I'm bringing to the table.
The latest book review that you've actually done is a book review by the one that I've watched. It's Lean In, titled Lean In, authored by Sheryl Sandberg. Sheryl Sandberg is the COO of Facebook, and I've seen that book review. I've watched it, and you say in the book review that the book is mainly for women. Women taking leadership, growing their careers and entrepreneurial ventures. And the lessons you have learned from the book, you say, is that there is a leadership ambition gap. You got what I'm saying? I think here you're talking to the sense that there is a phenomenon of women not being ambitious about leadership. And you say that the attributes of that, as per the book, is that there are many attributes, but one of the attribute that caught my eye was that powerful women are seen as being undateable, right? Which was an interesting, thing for me to hear. But of course, it's a societal thing. You do have a phenomenon whereby, strong women, they are intimidating, for guys and stuff like that. Your thoughts there?
No, it's true. We can't deny that.
Sure.
It just gets harder to date the more, especially with
the guap. Sure. Yeah, sure.
So I don't know. I think it's based on the fact that men have always been seen as providers, the ones who bring the coin back home. That's where most men actually get their sense of value and worth, when they can provide for their families, So now women are bringing in that money, and that's no longer the case. So it causes mentally it causes quite a shift. It causes, it's disruptive.
Yeah.
And I think we haven't necessarily found a way to handle that.
Sure.
So I think, it's not the norm. And I think a lot of people don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, Jorge. It's not like that for everyone. It takes courage. It takes courage.
Yeah.
We've got messages from other ladies around to say, we wish we had your courage. And I always say to them, you have it. You have it within you. You have it. You just want to go with the norm. You just want to be in a different, to say, no, she's a good person because of she's staying away from things they are not supposed to do. Then a woman thinks, no, I'm regarded as a woman only if I'm not going, I'm not going against the norms of the society. Then I'm a woman, I'm a good woman. I'm like, no.
Our perception of leadership is to carry the ideals of a community and to account for how glorious we will look when we ascend onto that platform. That is not leadership. Give fame. Then you might as well go and be a rock star. Go and perform in a band somewhere. But to be a leader is to capture the ideals and the wishes of a community and be willing to take the fall. It's not the rise, but the fall. The ability to account the ability to stand tall even when things are not going well, the ability to consult, humble yourself.
At varsity level, it's activism.
Sure.
And for me, it was because of what I experienced. So at varsity level, you can never be a leader unless you've experienced something. So it's the challenges that you go through and you say it can never happen again for a girl like me, a black girl like me, or someone from the province of Limpopo like me.
I'll be advocating for quality education and empowerment.
Sure.
So women empowerment is very broad, and it's close to my heart. I believe you have seen where I've started my book club, to be close, like create an environment where, we can empower each other in different manner, Like I believe that we can do different things as women. We are not gifted the same. So I am creating a platform where you can shine even if you are not a public leader. You can shine even if you are just, owning your own business and, doing your own thing. There you are your own leader and you can shine. Hence that women empowerment and quality education. And for someone to be empowered, you need, quality education. Quality education, Ben, is important. It's very much important. Just for a person to take a book and read, you need to be able to read as an individual. Hence, I'm advocating quality education because it goes a long way. It goes a long way, Ben. Just having, that ability to take a book and opening a page and go through it, reading, being able to read. Because the reality of the matter out there is that people can't even read. They cannot read, and not because they are not smart, but because they did not get the quality education they wish they had. So me having the book club, I'm introducing that thing, what we can be able to come together, women in their different powers. I might be a leader and you might be something else, and it's still okay. It's still okay as long as what empowers us is powerful, which is quality education. So that's what I'll be advocating for.
Me, I don't play. When it comes to business, like money.
Sure.
I am very formal. I am very straightforward.
Yeah.
Business is business. I'm paying you for a service. My age doesn't matter. I'm not asking you for charity.
Sure.
I'm paying you for the services that I want. If you said you're gonna build and you'll be done by that's what I want.
Yeah.
It's a professional space.
It is.
I'm requiring you to be professional. I'm calling you in to be professional. So I think even if people have those perceptions, now I deal with you professionally and I take things, I expect you to also meet me at that same level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm one person who enjoys jogging. I'm shocked that I'm saying I enjoy it now, but I guess it's things that happen over time. And every time I'm getting ready for a jog, I think, but it's a privilege that I'm doing this. But also, if something were to happen, you literally live with your life and your heart in the palm of your hands because you don't know when it will be you next. And you don't know which home you will turn to. Who will you call on to comfort, support, and tell you that everything will be all right because this is actually what I'm doing to make everything become all right. We are an endangered species. I remember watching a video of a teenage girl. She's supposed to be at that age in her life where you go to school, you have a rough day, but I'll have a nice warm supper, I'll be comforted, and my life will move on as a child, the way we grew up. But that child is actually leading a march in the name of gender-based violence, saying that unfortunately I didn't choose to be a woman, I didn't choose to be female, so what is it that I must do? So Ben, it's difficult it's difficult because I'm thinking to myself that even the marching, how many years have we seen this happen? It's almost 6 years in a row now. How many years have we been promised about commissions and money that will be taken from the from the coffers to relegate these issues? How many years have we had plenaries led by women with the president in that room, with promises being made? How many years into this? How many years of women must be buried? You know, this past issue, that one, Yona, it's supposed to be something that you say, this is the last straw. It's supposed to get to a point where we all say in unison, this is the last straw, because somebody will take accountability.